The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Swung over. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left. Ball is over the line. Nkunku looking to pass their way up the pitch. Some really good ball movement. Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Trossard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing nice and neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Bellingham. Nkunku. Moore. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Bellingham, played out wide. Aimed at the far side. Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 20.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, this could be a chance. Zanetti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Moore. No, it's come to nothing. Lofted upfield. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good spread. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Real chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Silvestre. Looks a good ball through. Could move up a gear here. Yaya Toure. Dembele. And he welcomes it in. Nkunku. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Drogba. Tries one from range. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. Played in by Robertson. Aviati claims it without any fuss. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moore.
That's going in strongly. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Moore. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Eze. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And it's Bellingham. Trossard. Eze. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged. Mbappe! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yaya Toure clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Some resolute defending there. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Eze. Nkunku. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
We're on the move again. Now he's off and running. Drogba. João Neves.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He can run onto that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That ball looks a good one. Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Moore. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pinches it off him. Nicely aimed pass. João Neves. Liverpool are 2 up early in the second half. Rijkaard makes the interception. Yaya Toure, a man never lacking in drive or determination. That is good strength. So we've reached the hour mark. He has... It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. Okafor is onto this. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Ball in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. João Neves. And they win it back again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Okafor. Bellingham gets a foot in here. And this is Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, super ball. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Rangers seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. It's Drogba! Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Substitutions taking place. And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
Rijkaard for Yaya Toure, and here's Mbappe, and it's Robertson. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Picked out brilliantly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. Liverpool controlling the possession in this early phase. Over to the right flank. He has found the way through. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. Vieira. That's destined for the flank. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Drogba is onto it in a flash.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's found the way through. There's the shot! Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Yaya Toure. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. And here's Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi receives it in a wide position. And he's straight offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Van Dijk proves too strong. Swung over. Now he's off and running. Well, played right into his path. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Tries to play it through. Drogba. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Messi. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van der Sar.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got away. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Drogba. That's where it came from.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Basten. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now he's got space here, and he's quick to return it. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And Hullet! Mateus goes sliding in. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Drogba. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. A heavy challenge. Mbappe chasing after it. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of...
Can he finish? It's a pretty loose pass. Has another go! Oh, he's been caught. And one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! No, just not quite. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 20.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Coming on the field.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Rashford.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here,
Number
Peter.
10.
It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution in progress.
Van Basten going after that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Yaya Toure. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's cut it out. Good spread.
Has been indicated.
And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal. Into stoppage time, and it is... And Owen! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Not the most accurate pass. The end. Time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And it's slung out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending here is really tight. That's a good foray he's making. Nakamura. Rodrigo. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Ibrahimovic. Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to play it through. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rodrigo. Now this could be a chance. Now there's a fine ball. Shot at goal! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well read, nice interception. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rodrigo. Now the cross. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Rummenigge is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yaya Toure. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rodrigo. Pirlo. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He leaps for it. Yes! They are purring, truly purring. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific effort! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pirlo. And Rodrigo. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Just eases him off the ball.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Drogba. And he has been fouled there. Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Some good work on the right flank here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he finish? And no mistake. They are playing them off the park.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having...
And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again. Liverpool not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Out towards the flank. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oh, great leap! Alexander-Arnold. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good read. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bernardo Silva has the space to scheme. Header! And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's played it back. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that'll be a goal kick. Bellingham. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard makes the interception. And here's Dembele. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And he was quick to react. Rodrigo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. And it's Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's an excellent interception. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's running through. Yaya Toure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rodrigo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. And a chance! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Nakamura, looking to play him in. And he's quick to return. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Robertson, forwards and with intent. Zanetti. 2 minutes to be added on. Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Basten might just make this. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets his head on it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And this is Van Basten. Has a look and plays it forward. Maldini makes the interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. And here's Hullet. That is good alertness. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And here's Dembele. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Flashes it across.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And this is Hullet. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And they're quick to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Great vision. Shot could... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard has another go! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's saved. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. He has a look up. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham! Bullet never out of the action for very long. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Maldini scooting forward. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hefty, and the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And this is Hullet. Foot in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has been indicated.
It's Ibrahimovic! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Ibrahimovic! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Seedorf. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? No, no way through. Yaya Toure. Robertson. And it's Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super! And Seedorf! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dembele. Now it's Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Basten is herring after that one. He's put it wide.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Oh, great leap! Brought out the best in the keeper. Now it's Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Ball played for Rijkaard. Pirlo. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Robertson spots it and intercepts. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15,
Ball's out
Dembele.
once more.
Coming on the field, number 14, Rashford. Number
Nice
6,
interception. His positioning was spot on.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Kaka. Yaya Toure. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he skips past his man. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dink through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Rashford. And it's Robertson. Cross to the back post. Now it's Shevchenko.
Liverpool really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Albertini. Pato. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
There will be
So just
minute
one
added time.
extra minute for stoppages. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello,
What are your thoughts on
everybody,
today's
and
game then,
please
Jim?
join me
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Cruyff. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Floated through. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And Messi! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chiellini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Takes the shot! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Las Vegas lights are down to 10 men.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Drogba. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Robertson, Drogba going after that. And it's Yaya Toure. Look at the space here, shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Buffon claims comfortable. 30 minutes gone. Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. And that pass just didn't quite work. Davids, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the run. Might be dangerous. Chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Las Vegas Lights have fired themselves in front.
While it's great commitment on show here, they'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That's beautifully weighted. And the pass is intercepted. Davids. And it's Davids. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. Dembele finding himself in space. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool
Just a
currently
quick request
behind
today for
by
everybody
1 goal
please
to 0
kindly
at the
remove
break.
any cars parked on the road.
Yeah, you don't
outside
get
the
any
stadium.
points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson. Crunching tackle. And it's Robertson. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Thuram attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And that's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He'll try from distance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's Drogba, and he's got away from him. Just about up to the hour now.
Pretty robust defending.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Robertson. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Pelé. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic tries a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to... He's gone for it! And that is a truly outstanding save. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Hangs in a cross. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Drogba.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Shapes to shoot! Davids. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pelé. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that was asking for too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15, Dembele. Number 20,
It's a little off target.
Coming on the field, number 14, Rashford.
Collar.
Number 6,
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
number 18, Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution in progress.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, super ball! And he's cut it out. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's had it nicked away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham, and he is dashing away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Davids. And this is Pele! That pass has been well intercepted. So that's it, it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool
turn your attention to
desperately
the
failing.